it's Sunday. You know what that means, y'all. It means I'm going to church. I haven't been to church in a long time, but I guess there's no other time than now than just to go. Why not? So yeah, I just got out of church. I really enjoyed the sermon. But, you know, I enjoyed it. They gave me like this really cool cup thing. I like it very much. It's like another coffee cup that potentially my husband's gonna lose. Because he does that all the time. He'll take coffee with him and just like leave it somewhere randomly. And I know he doesn't quote unquote mean to, but he does that all the time. It's amazing how many people came to this church. It's not like a super big church, but dang, they have one heck of a parking lot. I can't lie. Click, 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 click. I think he's gonna let every single car go first but mine. And maybe, don't tease me. Let me eventually go home. Maybe? Okay, thanks. You know, deal with all the stuff I gotta do today. I know I always have all these stupid boxes. Bah. It's not easy, but it's doable. I know for a fact that sometimes you have to do stuff that makes you entirely uncomfortable to, you know, learn and grow. And moving, you know, like I've been having to move for the past like couple of months. Like I've moved twice, but we've had to move because of my husband's job. He's a nurse. He finished nursing school. It took him like a very long time to find a job, but like once he found one, like it was not in the New Orleans area like where we used to stay at. Now it's like slightly outside of Baton Rouge, and I don't know anybody out here. Baton Rouge is different. I'm still kind of experiencing a little bit of culture shock. No offense to you Baton Rouge people. I don't want anybody like get angry, but it's different than New Orleans, like a lot. And I know that you guys have a lot of Katrina refugees hanging all up in here. You know, that fleed New Orleans and just moved somewhere else because like New Orleans was destroyed. Yeah, I experienced Katrina, but I came back and I rebuilt because I loved my city and I never wanted to leave. The only reason why we left is because of my husband's job. And, you know, sometimes you have to move because of job situations, life situations, because God tells you to. And see, I knew God told me to move early on, even though I didn't find a job out here yet. But I was being stubborn. Yeah, I'm stubborn. I don't know if you guys aren't stubborn, but I know I'm stubborn. But it is what it is. So I mean, like, I'm still trying to get used to the drive. Just that trying to figure out like where everything is, and shoot, finding the grocery store was a problem for a little while. I mean, most stuff is luckily on one road. Almost all of everything is on one road. So we kind of had to move far out because we be po. We don't have like a high budget. Because my husband, you know, finished nursing school, and what comes with nursing school? Student loans. Student loans suck, and he's gonna be paying on those for like who knows how long. So I know eventually we're gonna get them paid off, but you know, we still gotta pay them off. That's the only bummer. Well, but anyway, I know that, you know, we're eventually going to adjust to the different stuff. I know that before I stayed with my family because it was expensive to live in New Orleans. And then we stayed with my husband's family because it was expensive to stay slightly outside of Baton Rouge. And now we're like slightly outside of Baton Rouge in our own trailer. Yes, a trailer. Which isn't bad. It's not horrible. It's more budget friendly. I will say that. But, you know, I think we were lucky enough to stumble upon, like, a good neighborhood. And it's quiet and it's pretty safe, which is good. You know, it's another thing that's, like, kind of a bit of a culture shock for me. Like, you know, adjusting to the fact that we're living in a trailer. I mean, I stayed in a FEMA trailer, being a Katrina refugee. I'm never gonna get rid of that stigma. It's like a lifelong thing, I'm sure. get my purse. Ugh. I have so much crap. I'm gonna leave this umbrella in the car because you can never have enough umbrellas. Probably gonna get myself like a tea or something. I know I made some tea earlier. But another thing is this door and I don't get along. Every time it rains, like it slightly adjusts. And I mean that happens in New Orleans, but it's still annoying. I guess like we be living all up in the swampness. So oh, this house smells funny. Ugh. I'm going to clean this house, I swear I am. I know I'm gonna open some boxes. Get some light up in here. Maybe even open like a window. Sunlight! Wonder if it's gonna make me melt like I'm a vampire. No, not really. I'll just open them, let some light in. But yeah, I mean like there's not much that I'm gonna be doing today besides like opening boxes and stuff like that.